Peace, y'all. Let's jump right on into Real Housewives of Atlanta Reunion Part 2, Season 10. All right, so it starts with Eva. You know, she's having contractions. She's laid back. She's talking to Dr. Jackie from Married to Medicine on FaceTime, and her contractions are 10 minutes apart. Okay, and you know, look, this whole situation, girl, really, you can go ahead and go to the hospital, Eva. You and your bland, lackluster storyline can go ahead and push on and kick rocks because you're not needed on the reunion. All right. Now, a lot of people may not agree with that, but I feel the way I feel. Eva is not equipped for this type of show. Okay. And neither was Kim Fields. And where is Kim Fields? But she's back with her husband. All right. Off of TV where she needs to be. Anyway, moving on. Marlo's criminal history gets brought up. She said that, you know, for the past 15 years, you know, basically she had, you know, her crime spree. You know, she has many little, you know, mug shots where she's looking oh so awful. And, you know, Kenya makes sure to mention Marlo sliced up somebody's face. All right. And, you know, I really didn't expect anything different than that. Marlo is a dangerous thug. All right. And quiet as kept. She might be a little, you know, escort prostitute on the side. Something dealing with rich white men, i.e. Ted Turner. We really don't know what this girl does. Okay. And really, should we care? Not really. All right, so moving on. Portia, she apologized to Kandi. You know, they kind of shook on it and they said they're just gonna go ahead and let it go. Kandi agreed to let it go so that no one can bring up and rehash any of the hurt. Okay, how I feel about this? Yeah, let's go ahead and dead it at this point. It's been going on far too long. Please don't take this into season 11 because I don't want to hear about it. All right, y'all was kissing and bumping uglies, and the word got out. All right, moving on. All right, so Andy asked Nene about the Uber rape joke, and you know, Nene said that it was a bad joke. The wrong words were used, and Shereo Longface, she said, you know, this is something I would never do. I would never say this. And girl, look, if you didn't need a storyline last season, we wouldn't even never known that Bob was trying to smash your head in and choke your face off. Okay, we wouldn't have never known that. But because you did need a storyline and you need to go ahead and get that chateau fixed, you brought all of that out. That's how phony you really, really are. Okay, so, you know, look, Bob tried to choke the life from you and you kept that head for like the 7 seasons that you were even on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So move on. You are so fickle and you just can't be trusted. And basically Nene and Kandi, they're cool. You know, I like that. You know, no hard feelings with Nene because Kandi had to kick her up off of the Escape tour because of the rape joke. And it shouldn't have been any hard feelings. You know what I mean? It's a business move. And Nene recognizes that because she's a businesswoman. You know what I mean? So that's cool. You know, Kenya said that, you know, she is surprised that Nene and Marlo, that they're so close, being that, you know, you can never trust a snake. And I intend to agree with Kenya. Marlo definitely does come off like old thuggish, ruggish, low-lying snake in the grass. Honey, if you cut the grass, you can always see the snakes. And Nene really better watch her back because, look, Marlo stooped so low, she went and messed with the same white man as Nene did, the little John dude. You know, he was a little trick, but, you know, whatever. You know, Marlo said that she dates a lot of billionaires and, you know, she invested well. And this is, you know, when Andy asked her, what do you do for a living? You know, Marlo, she got to uttering some nonsense, but she did say that she has several businesses and that the billionaire bought her home, her mom's home, her Aston Martin, her Porsche, and that it wasn't Ted Turner. Girl, you're probably lying. Okay, because one season we did see Ted Turner on the show. All right, so who knows who you land up with, but best believe in order for a billionaire to have done that for you, you had to have laid up with him. So you was dropping it low and spreading it wide. Okay. All right, so by this time, Eva, she comes on the scene. Again, she's 10 minutes apart in her contractions, and you know, she's getting married to the guy. He was running for mayor of Atlanta. He lost to Keisha Bottoms, and so they're getting married October of 2018. Eva didn't really bring anything to the show. I'm just sorry, okay? She needs to stay maybe a friend to the show, that's fine. But other than the nonsense with her and Cynthia and Will, she brought nothing but staleness. All right, so push on, girl. You pretty, but push on. All right, so Andy asked Cynthia, why was she coming on to Candy so hard? And that's what everybody want to know, all right? But see, look, I really know the deal. I know the real deal. Cynthia wants a taste of candy. Okay, she wants a taste. That's just bottom line. All right, but Cynthia said that Candy is on her bucket list of things to do before she dies. All right, and you know, Kenya, she you know, put her little 2 cents in, and she said that Cynthia wants Candy to have a crush on her, and she gets mad because Candy playing that role like she doesn't have a crush on Cynthia. But you know, look, we know the deal, all right? And Nene says Cynthia wants to try the other side so bad, and Cynthia was over there grinning and laughing, and you know, Candy was laughing and said that Cynthia bought her a pair of shoes, and you know, Candy over there calling Cynthia baby. I'm just like, look, at some point you two are gonna dig deep in the bed, in the covers, and somebody is going head first. And I'm inclined to think it's gonna be Candy. Candy's going in head first, and Cynthia's gonna lay back and enjoy it and return the favor. All right, these two are not fooling nobody, and I'm sure Todd is gonna be hunched down in the corner somewhere looking like a Keebler F, watching the whole thing go down. All right, so moving on with them two. All right, because we know they walking on carpet. All right, now Candy, she did write, you know, a few little raps. This was a time when Erykah Badu and the little Michael Blackston, they started for the D challenge, and you know, it was cute. Candy of course is a freak. We know that, okay? And she just confirmed it yet again in one of those raps, okay? And Andy, his old nosy ass, he asked Cynthia, did she sleep with Will? In so many words, Cynthia said that she would have, but it didn't go all the way. All right. So again, Eva stood firm, you know, about her dating, about Will dating another woman at the same time he was dating Cynthia. You know, Cynthia tried to make excuses for him. And, you know, look, Will is an opportunist. He looks at Cynthia as vulnerable prey. She's fresh meat to him. He knows that she's 51 years old and she recently just broke up with Peter, and he already know this woman is for the come up. Everybody named Mama has watched the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and they know the storyline, and they know Peter is gone and he's up in North Carolina somewhere. All right. So being that Cynthia is on Real Housewives of Atlanta, he wanted to be a leech. All right, he's trying to come up. He's trying to be on TV, you know, so he used Cynthia like a dirty dish rag. He got a lot of little FaceTime throughout season 10. So, you know, that's something he can put on his little raggedy resume. But again, he's not fooling with me. And Cynthia, you know, if all you wanted to do was be used, you should have stayed with Peter. Peter. You should have stayed with Peter, okay? Because at least Peter did care about you. He used your ass up and bought cars and dove into your bank account and you know, purchased bar ones and everything else. Okay, Cynthia, let's get a backbone, okay? All right. Now, Andy also asked Cynthia if, you know, she was ever to get married again, who would be her maid of honor out of Nene and Kenya. And of course, Cynthia chose Nene. All right, now we already know, Cynthia, you eat 10 miles of Nene shit. Okay, all right. And yeah, you really didn't want Nene mad at you after the reunion, because had you said Kenya, Nene would have got with you. Okay. So Andy asked Eva about her experiences with women. Okay. All right. Eva said that it wasn't fair that Shamia, brought up the whole celebrity, situation, innuendo dealing with Missy Elliott and Eva Pickford. I could totally see that going down. You know what I mean? And it's always been rumored that Missy Elliott is a lesbian and that she's messed with Trina, and whoever else, Mariah Carey and whoever else. I mean, look, those are rumors. We don't know. But that's something that I can definitely see. So, that I'm sure it's not too far from the truth. But Eva danced all around it. I mean, and think about it. Out of everybody in the world, they're going to link her with Missy Elliott for it not to be true? The hell. All right. At the end of the day, honey, Missy likes vagina and labia. Cut the games. All right. And apparently you do too. All right. So by this time, this bitch, Kim, she comes out with her solo cup. I am so sick of this bushy head bitch. I mean, really, can somebody just dump her in the Georgia River? Really, can somebody please do that for me? All right, look, Andy asked Kim, what's her end game with her fat ass lips? Since they're considerably bigger, and she's just like, whenever she wants to, make them bigger, she'll make them bigger with the, girl, look, you look a mess. Either way, you look a goddamn mess. All right. And Andy shaded your ass. All right. But you didn't get, you didn't jump bad with Andy because that's where your checks reside. All right. So they went through the whole elephant situation, the whole elephant in the room drama with Mbele. And everybody remember Mbele. She got ran up out of her own establishment, by that old duck mouth Kim. So look, Candy said that other mediums, psychic mediums, has told her that she sees things and that she has powers that she doesn't know how to use. What? Candy? All right now. Let me find out you a shaman. Okay? Let me find out you've been down there in New Orleans and you down there doing a little voodoo. All right, so moving on. I don't know. Candy got that third eye. Candy got a third eye. Okay. All right. But anyway. All right. So when Kenya made the joke about Sheree's storm wig, honey, I must have climbed under my bed. Okay. That shit was hilarious. Sheree looked a fool pretty much the whole season in these wigs. Who told her to do that? Wigs and joggers. That's all we saw Sheree Longface in the whole season. She's saving her money, ain't she? And you know what? I love how Andy brought up the whole receipts with Kim. Every time Kim tried to, lie, Andy got her together and was like, no. And then they, rewound the beautiful bean footage. And sure enough, Kim is a bitch ass liar. Okay? We already know. We already know that you took the picture of Nene's car, her Rolls Royce, rented, leased, or not. She's driving it. We already know you took the picture of her in the handicapped spot at Target. We already know wherever she was. We already know it was you. But Kim tried to say, oh no, somebody else took it and the picture was sent to me. You a lying, scandalous, long face, long neck motherfucker. You're lying. And we caught you in lies. I don't ever want to see Kim again, okay? I'm sick of this whore. I'm sick of this whore. I'm sick of this whore. Honey, Nene got loose. Nene called Kim trash, told her she was jealous. Her mouth is reckless. And honey, Nene was giving Kim's horse mouth the business. Okay? Nene stood up. Kim was like, sit down, sit down. Yeah, you scared? You scared now, whore. You want to show with all these black women, but you scared now. All right? You gonna sit there and you gonna do what all these white folks do, when they get around black folks and play the victim. Okay? You're a liar. All right? And we know who you are now. And everybody knows. The world knows. Okay, we know who you really are. But, you know, didn't you find it funny? Because I know I found it real funny. She crawling all up in Sheree's ass, you know, because she had to attach herself to someone on the season. So all the while Nene was getting at her and raising up out her couch at Kim, Sheree never said a word. Never said a word. Never tried to help her friend. Her friend. Right? Right? Huh. Mm-hmm. Honey, Kim must have thought Sheree was going to have her back. Nope. Nope. Sheree isn't loyal to no one, but she ain't loyal to nobody but that smooth talking Tyrone. And you know, we gonna see how long that lasts, because now Sheree has been kicked off and fired and terminated for the second time at Real Housewives of Atlanta. We gonna see what he's gonna do when he gets out in 2022. Okay, because you know, he's an opportunist as well. All right, so he already knew this girl was on this reality show. He just knew he was getting out a couple of months ago. He just knew it. He thought he was going to be on TV. He was going to be flaunting, you know, all in Atlanta. You know, you get to lay up in the chateau. Honey, no. You got 4 more years behind bars with dudes poking in and out your butt. Okay? And now your girl, she no longer has a job. All right, so maybe, you know, you can give her some of that fraud money that you hid out and help her pay them bills, because taxes on that chateau is about $85,000. So we really gonna see what's really real. All right, and when you get out, how fast you're gonna walk to another woman or man. Probably gonna be a man by that time. All right. So, you know, look, honey. All of that said, Kim, old flat ass, still has her show on Bravo that she's getting a check for, but Sheree is out the door. Sheree definitely, she aligned herself with the wrong person. Okay? She thought by aligning herself with Kim that, you know, that was going to extend her life, and it didn't. Honey, you aligned yourself with the wrong one. You should have been trying to play nice with Nene, Candy, you know, some of the more seasoned veterans on the show, you know, and stay in their good graces, because now both of y'all punk asses is out the door. All right, but let's see if Kim is going to have you on her show, Tardy with the Party. I doubt it. You've never been on the show, and you're not going to be on there now. She used you. She used you, honey, like everybody does. And it's really a shame, because I really do. I love Chateau Sheree. And, you know, I'm not taking anything from Sheree, because she has impeccable taste. That house is absolutely stunning, okay? And, you know, Sheree really knows how to dress once she, you know, really gets out the jogger. So she really has a good eye for fashion, a good eye for home decor, but she's not applying herself. And it's so sad, so sad. Her personality is so salty, so bitter. You know, it's really a shame, honey. Nene, say what you will, say what you want about Nene. She's not my favorite. However, she has milked her 15 minutes, honey, and she turned them into nothing but pure coin. All right? She's been on every show damn near known to man, and she's still going. Okay? So, all I know, Sheree, is summer is coming, and the electric bill ain't gonna be nothing nice, honey. It just ain't. I'm telling you right now, it ain't gonna be nothing nice. So, whew. At the end of the day, honey, I'm so glad Nene drug Kim by her labia-shaped lips and got her all the way together. You can never win when you play dirty. That's right. All right, y'all. I'm up out of here. I'm up out of here. Okay. All right. Part 3 next week. Meet me back here. I'm out.